galing San Beda, galing ng San Beda.
Magandang hapon mga kapamilya. It's another fantastic day for basketball. The Arellano Chiefs going up against the Letran Knights para sa ating NCAA Tuesday Live dito sa SNA. Coming to you from San Juan. Two teams that are aiming for a Final Four spot. The Letran Knights at 3-1 face the Arellano Chiefs. The Chiefs looking for win number 3 in the tournament. Kami po ay nagagalak na makasalo kayong ngayong Martes ng hapon. Miko Alili kasama the Iron Man of today's coverage team. Alas 12 pa lang nagko-cover na siya ng basketball. Third straight game today for our analyst, Mikey Reyes. Mikey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Tito.
Okay ka ba ba?
Kayang-kaya pa natin to. Basketball-filled day for me and for all of you. And we welcome you again to the coverage of the NCAA. An exciting game here. Both teams wanting to separate from the pack dito sa ating NCAA.
I can understand why yung energy mo ang taas pa, no? Kahit third straight game mo nito today because of the matchup that we have. Letran and Arellano. You know, this Letran team outside of Lyceum and San Beda. People are looking at this Letran team, especially when you look at the team standings. Maybe this team has that really nice chance of surprising everybody.
Well, yeah, entering this season, of course, everyone has been talking about Lyceum and San Beda. Pero from recent years pa lang, alam naman natin na laging palaban ang Letran Knights. And right now, they want to separate themselves more and join yung Lyceum and San Beda dun sa taas para namang sa Arellano. They're coming off a loss. They want to get this win para umakyat pa sila dito sa standings at humabol dun sa Final Four spot na yun.
Yeah, because if you're Arellano, you don't want to get locked up with the mga 3-team, 4-team traffic jam dyan for the fourth and fifth spot. Unlike Letran, very, very clear, they have a third spot. Pero syempre, kung ikaw ang Letran Knights, gusto mo mas umangat pa. And for that to happen, they need to get big games, big performances in big games from their big man, Bong Quinto.
Of course, Bong Quinto, we all know what this guy can do from the past how many years pa lang. And talaga nagko-contribute na yan for Coach Jeff Knapp, especially playing dun sa home court nila last game in front of all the Letran Knights, all the professors and all the supporters of the Letran Knights. Bong Quinto really delivering 17 points and 6 rebounds and that big shot that broke a 60-all tie. At kitang-kita dito, 7 turnovers siya, pero 6 from the first half nung nagsa-struggle ang Letran. So we all know, we can see kung ano ang role ni Bong Quinto sa team na to. How far Bong will go, ganun din kalayo ang aabutan nitong Letran.
Never mind the turnovers. He hit that big shot towards the end to seal the deal para sa Letran Knights. Looking at the Arellano Chiefs, kung ang Letran, lakas nila sa loob, with Bong Quinto. This Arellano Chiefs squad, marami itong mga mabibilis na player. One of those players is Gilmer De La Torre.
Of course, Gilmer De La Torre, a product from the Arellano Braves Juniors Division ng Arellano Chiefs. We've talked about Ian Alban, we've talked about Levi De La Cruz, pero ito si Gilmer De La Torre, the next guy up. Playing his best game so far sa Seniors Division, Gilmer De La Torre. We've seen him in the Juniors Division, dominate siya doon. Now he's trying to bring his game to the Seniors level. 10 points, 5 assists, and a couple of steals for Gilmer. Ang daming natututunan nito from veteran point guards Levi De La Cruz and Ian Alban. At nakita ko pa, there was a practice na Gio Halalon showed up. So na-inspire itong si Gilmer De La Torre wanting to make a name for himself here in the Seniors Division through Arellano.
Ang ganda kasi pag ang pick mo for excellence is sa Gio Halalon. So, yung mga gwardya dito, itong mga mabibilis na player ni Coach Jericho Diniera, you have a model to follow. Punta natin si Siege Tantenko. Siege?
Yes, Mika, Mikey, good afternoon. And alam niyo itong mga kasama ko, ayan mga students from Arellano. Paglabas pa lang ng mga players, nagwawala na sila kanina. Kaya kung kayo nanonood sa bahay, sa opisina, sa school, o di kaya on the road via live stream or sa ating official YouTube channel, huwag niyong kalimutan gamitin ang ating official hashtag para syempre updated kayo sa action. That's hashtag NCAA Season 94 and hashtag Galing NCAA. Aabangan namin ang inyong mga posts. Papakita namin yan during the game. And I'll be right back with my first report. Miko, Mikey?
Maraming salamat, Siege. Once again, on hand, Letran versus Arellano here in the NCAA live on SNA. Let's meet the starting lineups.
JP Calvo, point guard. Jeric Balanza, guard.
Larry Muyang, center.
Christian Pajarito, power forward. Bong Quinto, forward. Maui Sarah Joseph, forward. Ronan Santos, center.
Adrian Alban, point guard.
Michael Cañete, forward.
Levi de la Cruz II, point guard.
All right, checking the starting lineup for the Letran Knights.
Ito, JP Calvo, Ant-Man 2.0 starting. As usual, Jeric Balanza, Larry Muyang, Christian Pajarito. And of course, Bong Quinto para naman sa Arellano. Magsa-start ang backcourt duo of Levi de la Cruz and Adrian Alban. Ronan Santos is down in the middle. Michael Cañete, the foreman with a sweet outside jumper. And also, itong si Maui Sarah Joseph starting for Coach Jerry Codeniera. So usual starters for Letran. Si Coach Jerry naman medyo binalasa ang kanyang mga tao. Malaking bagay ito, Tito Migo, because usually nagsa-start si Levi coming off the bench and Alban or magpapalit sila. Pero ngayon sinabay na siya kagad ni Coach Jerry Codeniera. Maybe to push the tempo a little bit para maging agresibo sila right away coming into this game.
So the Arellano Chiefs are in blue. The Letran Knights are in fighting red. Muyang against Santos, and first possession goes to the Chiefs. Cañete trying to look for Levi de la Cruz. Ano motivation dito for the Arellano Chiefs?
Of course, coming off a loss against the Mapua Cardinals, syempre kailangan nila nga, like what you said kanina, they don't want to be a part of that log jam in the middle. They want to separate themselves. Ang ganda sana ng umpisa nila against EAC, kaya lang hindi sila makakuha ng 2 straight wins, kaya 2-2 sila ngayon. Tingnan natin kung paano sila magre-react dito against Letran.
In the meantime, this Letran Knight squad, although they had that one loss to the Altas, have you been impressed with how Letran has played so far in the tournament?
Well, a lot of people have been talking about Letran. This is by far one of their biggest lineups in recent years, with even Gilas Cadet, Jeo Ambohot is coming off the bench. So, ganun kalaki itong Letran. So, Coach Jeff Napa, yung sistema niya, pinasok niya dito, umiikot ang bola. They lose a stingray ng Batak, pero ang nakuha naman nila during the off-season, ang daming malalaki. So, sila din talaga ang lalaban dun sa dalawa sa taas.
Michael Cañete with a miss. So we're still scoreless in the opening period. Bong Quinto, tough shot. And battle for the loose ball picked up by Larry Muyang.
Larry Muyang, right place, right time. And gets it going. Dito, first basket in today's game.
You know, Levi de la Cruz right now with the basketball, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the NCAA. Back to De La Cruz. Shot clock down to 2. De La Cruz has to rush and he scores.
Nice basket there. Nice drive to his right. Sabi mo nga, Tito Mico, one of the most exciting players. Marami natutunan yan. He played with Kent Salado last season. Kaya ito, ready na siya to take over point guard duties for Coach Jerry.
Ronan Santos with the block. We're still tied at 2 apiece. Here's that move by Levi de la Cruz.
Right to the strong side. On the other end naman, Santos with a big block on JP Calvo.
Bong Quinto operating on the right side. Drop step. Couldn't finish. And De La Cruz has the ball all the way. No! Jeric Balanza deletes the shot.
Jeric Balanza not giving up on the play there. Pwede na niya bigay yun. Easy 2 points for Levi de la Cruz, but Jeric Balanza, not really known for his defense, using his length and his speed, inabot yung bola doon, yung layup doon ni Levi.
That's the yung size that size advantage ng Letran. And it's not just because they have one guy who's like 6'11". Nakakalat yung height eh.
Saka yung length nila, yung haba ng mga galamay. Levi de la Cruz is obviously quicker, pero yung strides nito ni Jeric Balanza ay mahahaba as Christian Pajarito gives Letran yung 2-point lead ulit.
Ian Alban with a miss. Put back by Cañete won't work. So bola ngayon ng Letran Knights. They're on top by 2. JP Calvo against Alban. Lots of time to shoot. Calvo getting help from Pajarito. Bounce pass, tight bounce pass, but the ball will stay with the Knights.
Talking about point guards who have really taken control of their teams. Nung umalis si Mark Cruz, si JP Calvo naman was next man up para dito sa team ni Coach Jeff Napa. He has really answered the call, really setting the table up para sa team niya.
Oh, nice anticipation by Cañete. And he goes all the way for 2.
Cañete with a steal, putting the ball on the floor, going all the way against Pajarito na hindi na nakahabol doon.
A wild move by Balanza.
Pero yan ang laro ni Coach Jeff Napa. Gusto niya agresibo even from the juniors division. As we look at the steal here for Cañete, kita mo naman, a big guy who can put the ball on the floor, go all the way. Easy 2 points para sa Arellano.
Tie ball game at 4 apiece. 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Kung pagbabasihan ng ating viewers yung team standings, 3-1 ng Letran, 2-2 ang Chiefs, do you automatically believe that Letran has the advantage in this game?
Well, kasi pagpasok ng season 94, automatic favorites lagi, heavy favorites talaga yung Lyceum and San Beda. And everyone else parang naglalaban for that third spot. Right now, parang 1 game behind lang naman ang Arellano. Tapos yung susunod sa baba rin, puro dikit-dikit na. So yun nga ang gustong gawin ng Letran dito is to separate themselves from the pack at sumama dun sa dalawang nasa itaas.
Meantime, Alban hesitation move to Cañete. Good play.
Nice pass there from Ian Alban. And this is what Coach Jerry wants them to do. Kaya sinimula itong two-guard duo. Itong si Levi de la Cruz and Alban is to attack the basket and create opportunities for themselves and their teammates.
Shot clock reads 12 for the Knights. Quinto. Steal. Cañete with another swipe. Alban was asking for it. He gets the pass. But Quinto gets the rebound. Balanza to Pajarito. And it's blocked by Ronan Santos. But JP Calvo is right there for the putback.
We've seen a couple of chase down blocks here. Talagang both teams wanting this win. They know they need to start good kung gusto nilang marangkada dito sa laro natin. Cañete, that's his range. He has extended his range. Pero ito, tumatakbo pa din ang Letran.
And there's Pajarito and the basket is good. Wow, very frenetic pace dito sa opening quarter. I think alam nila na kanina ka pa nag-hold. Gusto ka nilang pag-hold talaga, partner. 5:24 remaining in a fast-paced opening quarter. Letran Knights on top, 10-9.
At nagbabalik ang NCAA Season 94 dito lang sa SNA. Mga kapamilya, huwag kayong magtataka sa mga galawan tulad ng block nitong si Jeric Balanza kanina dahil all caps nakasulat sa dugout ng Letran. Take pride in our defense. Magandang character building daw ang kanilang huling laban kontra CSB kung saan sinabi Coach Jeff Napa, we were pushed to our limits. Now they're expecting a similarly tough challenge from the Arellano Chiefs, another hungry squad. And sabi ni Coach Jerry Codinera that we came from a very disappointing loss. Kaya today susubok sila ng ibang balasa and he singled out Michael Cañete saying you have to assert your authority in this game. Final words niya, ang maganda sa talo, natututo ka. Back to you, Miko.
Thank you very much, Siege, as the Knights come out of that timeout with a 3-point shot. Meantime, Cañete's played well so far dito sa opening quarter. And Boyang could not save the basketball.
Coach Jeff Napa known for for those timeouts. And great play there, giving Jeric Palanza an open three-pointer there, and Jeric Palanza delivers para sa kanyang coach.
Ian Alban, shot clock winding down. Back to Alban, shot clock down to 3. Tough drive, and Muyang with the rebound.
Kita na naman natin yung length dun ng Letran. Ito, pumasok na rin. Gio ang bohot. So, Muyang ang bohot ang nasa ilalim para sa Letran.
Levi De La Cruz. Tumawi Sarah Josef. Lots of time to shoot for the Chiefs. Alban. Nowhere to go. Outside De La Cruz. Shot clock down to 4. Levi De La Cruz can't get the bounce. Offensive rebound for the Chiefs. But Sarah Josef loses the basketball.
Sayang dun, Sarah Josef with the offensive rebound. Didn't need to rush it. He had a fresh 14 on the shot clock as Archie Concepcion, one of the guys na nagpapakilala sa season 94. A lengthy guard who can play defense, who can slash, who can even shoot. Tingnan natin kung maapektuhan niya itong performance ng Arellano as he enters the ballgame.
Approaching the last 3 minutes of a very frenetic opening quarter.
Nakakapagod in the first quarter natin.
Ikaw ba nagreklamo o yun lang ang puna mo sa laro?
Si De La Torre rin pala, Tito Mico, nandito na sa loob. Pinalitan muna si Ian Alban.
Here's Gilbert De La Torre for 3. Checking the tweets of our NCAA fans. Si AC Emorte. Ito, Arriba Letran ito, no? Wants to see Letran beat Arellano. Ito naman, taga Arellano University. At Trilliana Meng. I'm sure all the fans from both schools enjoying the pace of the action. Kasi non-stop tayo since the jump ball.
Oh, takbuhan talaga, and both teams love this kind of pace. Alam naman nila na kailangan nilang umatake and be aggressive if they want to win ball games here in the NCAA.
By the way, Michael Cañete already with 9 points. So 9 of the 11 points of the Chiefs nanggaling sa isang player.
Actually, the past few games for Arellano, Michael Cañete has been known to be very aggressive in the first quarter. Consistency na lang hinahanap ni Coach Jerry.
Archie Concepcion and the Chiefs down by 2 with 2:46 remaining dito sa opening quarter. Well, Michael Cañete is averaging just a shade under 7 points. Dito sa opening quarter, meron na siyang 9 points. In fact, 9 out of the total 11 points ng Arellano Chiefs is coming from that young
Michael Cañete.
I'm sure all the fans from both schools
He
enjoying
can
the
do it
pace
all.
of
He
the
can
action.
rebound, he can
Kasi
put the ball back up. He can shoot from the outside, from the perimeter. He can put the ball on the floor.
He's had a couple of steals.
Oh. So kumbaga, for his talent and his skill set, I don't think 7 points a game lang ang mabibigay mo. As you can see, 4 of 8 from the field. The rest of the team is just struggling pa. So Cañete has really kept them afloat here in the first quarter. Bong Quinto, I believe, making his first points
That's
of
correct.
the game.
Steady trip to the line for Bong Quinto and extending Letran's lead to 4 points as we near the last 2 minutes of the opening quarter. Gilmer De La Torre, eyeball to eyeball with JB Calvo over to Archie Concepcion against Ambot. And a gutsy move by Concepcion, and he will go to the free throw line.
And he shows us his athleticism there, going right, switching, shifting his momentum right away to his left with that between the leg move, and then going strong to the basket against 2 guys fishing for the foul. And now he has to earn his points from the line. Look at Ian Alban, who has really blossomed also under Coach Jerry Codinera. Of course, he came from the Lyceum of the Philippines University. At ito, humanap siya ng team na talagang gagamitin siya, and he has really produced here in season 94.
2-point ball game para sa Letran Knights.
Pumasok na rin dito Migo, si Bonbon Batilier.
Number 35, Batilier to Calvo. Back to Batilier. Shot clock down to 7. Batilier trying to look for Quinto. Turnover. And Gilbert de la Torre is all alone.
Bibilis talaga ang point guard ng Arellano, Levi de la Cruz. Keeping his head up, looking for his mate, running mate ayun, for the easy layup.
Less than 2 minutes remaining dito sa opening quarter. Bong Quinto from the corner. And Abod with an offensive rebound.
Nice defense there for Cañete. 15 all tayo dito, and Fran Yu, another product galing sa UE. Ito, medyo nawala sa college scene to si Fran Yu, but he was once part of the Batang Gilas program, if I'm not mistaken. Isa pa yan sa mga makukulit na gwardya.
At gumana yung makulit na depensa ng Arellano Chiefs. The Knights running out of time in that offensive set. We're all tied at 15. So De La Torre, De La Cruz, Cañete, Concepcion, and Ongolo on the floor for the Chiefs. Cañete has played so well dito sa opening quarter. 10 to shoot for Arellano. De La Torre swings it over to De La Cruz. Shot clock down to 6. Back to De La Torre. Shot clock down to 3. Concepcion for 3. Tip-in won't work para kay Cañete. Rebound for Abot.
Good shot there for Archie Concepcion. Nandun naman sa range niya yun. Hindi lang niya na-shoot ng pagkakataon ngayon.
Under a minute left in the opening quarter. Bon Batilier with a miss. And a long rebound picked up by Batilier. Batilier thought about it. And it goes inside. No look pass to Abot, and he is fouled.
Nice recovery sana for Ongolo. Pero good find coming from Bonbon Batilier over to his big man, Jewang Bohot. As we look at this, Bonbon Batilier known for his attacking ability. No look pass underneath to Bohot. Pero look at the luxury that Coach Jeff Napa has dito, Migo. Just inupo mo, stinart mo si Muyang Fajarito. Umupo, comes in ang Bohot and Balagasay. So, you talk about the team na a few years ago had Jomari Soliano, a 6'5 center, win a championship against Ola Adiogun and Art de la Cruz. So, kita mo yung difference ng talagang yung height advantage, yung height difference from the past Letran Knights teams and now.
It's height and depth. Yun yung matinding mga weapons si Coach Jeff Napa. Time winding down here in the opening quarter. And there's a whistle blown by referee Art Herrera, who by the way is joined by referees Julius Tiquio and Michael De Guzman for our officiating crew. The foul was against Balagasay, or Christian Balagasay. And we have a change in personnel here. Cañete will sit down and Baila is checking in for the Chiefs. Nine to shoot. Concepcion. Oh, nice hang time for Archie Concepcion.
Again, Archie Concepcion staying aggressive. Every time he enters the floor, galing sa bench, alam niya yung role niya which is to stay aggressive both on offense and defense.
2 seconds to go. Brand new fires away almost, but not quite. But this was a non-stop first quarter.
Crazy first quarter dito, Migo.
I'm sure hiningal kayong mga manonood natin over SNA with the pace of the game displayed by both the Knights and the Chiefs.
Pareha sila. Like we said, they both love this kind of tempo, this fast-paced game. JP Calvo finding Jeric Balanza for that three-pointer. Ito naman, Archie Concepcion, that last drive to end the quarter. Ganda na naman ng simula ng parehas ng koponan.
Well, thanks to a 6-1 run, the Chiefs end the opening quarter up by 1, 17-16. We'll be back with more. This is the NCAA on SNA.